Hello guys, my name is Marco. So right now, what I want to do is a project that's going to be pretty cool. There's this article that I found that says artists turn old comic books into collages that spell out signature sound effects, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm also going to link the article down below so you guys can see what I'm talking about and the picture and stuff like that. Basically what he did is that he got a whole bunch of comic books, cut them all out, put them all together into a collage, and spell out basically signature sounds like smash or pow, all that stuff. And I think that's pretty cool, and that's something that I would love to do, but I want to make it in a way that will spell out Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and all that stuff. So to me, in order to make this, I need to acquire comic books. Now I have two Batman comic books right here, which is this one right here, Batman Alien, which is pretty cool. Then I have this classic one right here, which says by the comic grade A right here. It doesn't want to focus because I don't know, wants to be, I don't know. So I have these two comic. Now the thing about it is that these two comic books are sealed. I'm not gonna cut these. I mean, I'm not gonna open these yet, let alone cut them. So what I need to do is find some comics. Now how can I do that? Well, I want to make a Batman one, a Superman one, and a Wonder Woman one. Now here's the thing, in order to acquire these things, it's going to cost money if I buy these comic books. So they are, so even if you're going to cut them out or screen print them or, scan them or whatever, okay? So there are two options to go around this, okay? And this is something that I don't know which option I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but these are two options that I thought about right now. One of them is to basically just buy the comics. Buy the comics and then screen print them out and you'll have a whole bunch of comics. But since I'm going to do a lot, because I want to, I can't do that because it's going to cost a lot of money and I don't have that kind of money. I don't know how much comic books cost, but there's that. But the one thing that you can do is go online, find comic books of these, either Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, any character that you want. To be honest, you can do this with anything as long as they're comic books, stuff like that. You can do this, okay? So today is the next day. I was trying to figure out exactly how I was going to get these Batman photos, these comic book stuff. It was very difficult to figure out how to do that. But then at the end, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get pictures from Google Images because that's the only thing I was able to do. There are some websites out there where you can get free comic books. I just don't know of them. Okay, so right here I'm on Photoshop, as you guys can see. So right here it looks like I have a whole bunch of folders, but don't worry about it. Because all these folders are because of different different folders that I did. So I'm gonna give you guys one as an example. Right here I have this one, which is the Harley Quinn. I got a whole bunch of pictures of Harley Quinn. Now also one thing that I will say, if you guys see some of these, like this one right here, see how this one's the full size Harley Quinn. I just add that in there, and what I did is that I found a photo. If I click right here, mask, basically it's white, and then I just use this one, which is magic wand, and I just clicked on this, and that's how I was able to crop it out. This is something that's really good to find a photo background to give it more of the collage feel. And the other thing that I did is that I highlighted this to make a square and to make it look a little bit more red to give more of the vibe. Now the Harley Quinn that I used the black and red to give it like the color scheme. You could choose any sort of Harley Quinn that you want or any character, and then I did this, which is it's a square that is red. The opacity is 35 and the color is color burn, and that's how I did it with that. And I also did the same thing with the Joker, as you guys see right here, this, and I made it look like it's a little bit green. Did the same thing, so there's that. Okay, so this is how all of them look like. That's Wonder Woman, that's Harley Quinn, the Joker, Batman again, and Wonder Woman again. Okay, so this is how it looks like all glued in. Now one thing that I will say is that you can do this. Like, to me, the reason why I'm making these like, these are gonna be small, but the reason why I'm making them small, because the place that I went to print these out was really expensive, like the color paint and stuff like that. I mean, the color ink or whatever. But if you want, you can actually print multiple of these ones and kind of like put them all over a poster board. By the way, I'm using a poster board, so you could put it all the way around and do like a big logo, like right here. You could do that. Now, what I'm teaching you guys right now is the idea of how you can make something like this, but a more smaller scale, because of that. Because of these paper, I couldn't print more of them. So I have this one, the Batman, the Wonder Woman, and the Joker, and then also I have the other ones that are over here. Now these ones are going to be the ones that could be on top. So basically right here, this is going to be like, this is going to reveal like a logo or like a name, and those ones are going to be these ones. So make sure you think which ones you're going to put on the back. These ones are glued in with Elmer's Extreme. The reason why I use Elmer's Extreme is because this paper is very thin, and if I were to use any other glue, it's going to look very like bubbly or something like that, and I don't want that. I will put something on top of it that's going to make it more stick to it. It's not just going to be Elmer's Extreme. So I got all of these already cut out in poster board and stuff, and I also got this one, the Batman, this one right here, which is look at the Batman, which looks kind of a little bit weird, but the thing about it is that I made it to be like really squished in, so it can like, it can fit into this paper, and also I want to make it really large so you can actually see the inside. So that's gonna be for that one. And I also made the Wonder Woman one, which for this one, which on this one, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it out, all of it, and then when I opened it, I'm gonna cut out this little thing that is right here. Now this one right here is actually based on a Wonder Woman corset, which is based around the new Wonder Woman and also the old Wonder Woman. And I like that because the new Wonder Woman logo looks so much detail, and it's gonna be much more difficult to do. And what I'm gonna do, yeah, there's that. So I got the paper that was like this, the one that was kind of flimsy, and then I got a stock paper and I glued it into the back so it won't be that flimsy anymore. So I did that with all these three, okay. Then I also cut out this right here, which is the Wonder Woman logo that I decided to do, and I also cut out this one right here, which is the Batman one. Yeah, like that. But then I also cut out the bat symbol, but the bat symbol I'm not 100% like happy with it because it looks weird or something like that, and I don't feel like I want to put it in there, so I might not do that one. I might not do the Joker, like I will do the Joker and with the Harley Quinn, but I'm just gonna show you guys how it looks like. I'm not gonna be like filming that part because I want to focus on these ones. Also, one thing that you can also do is that I have this one, which is the Batman one, and one thing that you can do is kind of like get this one and also get this and kind of make it look like this. It kind of looks kind of cool like that, or I don't know, my camera picks it up, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do what I was about to. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this one, the bat one, and then I'm gonna put it in the back of this one right here, just like that, if you guys look at it like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and trace the bat name on to it. I'm also gonna do the Wonder Woman one, just this one right here. I'm gonna trace that on the back as well, and then I'm gonna cut it with this one right here, which is cut it. I'm gonna try to do it as slowly as possible, and I'm gonna cutting it from this side. Then after that, I will get this and I'll put it in the back, which it will create that cool little effect. So here's the thing, I just got done cutting this side up, which is the end of Batman. But here's the thing, I haven't looked at the other side yet. I'm gonna look at the other side. If the other side looks really good, then I'm gonna continue cutting and hopefully this goes really well. And I'm gonna do this one. But if it doesn't, then I might have to change it to like a different way of doing this. Okay, so because you know, if I'm like, I don't want to scrap this video, you know, if it didn't came out according to plan. So there's that. Okay, so here's the thing. I was cutting out this right here, the word Batman, and it failed. You know, so you guys can see like the N, okay, it did came out looking good if you guys can see that, but the A is kind of like right here it kind of ripped and like that. So there's that. So the thing that started happening is that the because I was using this Grimmer's Extreme, it did not work. You know, like this glue did not stick into it, and also the second wasn't that sharp. So I will not do this. So basically this right here is kind of like crap. Okay, so this is actually my second plan that I had going with this. So I got this one, which is the one with the thick thing, and then I got this Wonder Woman logo, the one that I folded. Okay, I put dots of Elmer's Extreme into a poster board, and then I traced this into that poster board, which looks like this. And you guys see there are smaller things of that, and then I traced this. So if you have a design, make sure that you put it in here and you do it like the opposite, like not horizontal, like inverted, something like that, and then just trace it. But then on this side, and as you're gonna see, there's like some of those marks, but then on this side it's gonna look very clean. Okay, so this is what I did, and it feels like it actually worked. So basically I did a new one, which is this one right here. I think it looks a lot better. There's that. This one came out, and what I did is that I have it like right here. So I got this, right? I put it right here, I traced it, and then I cut it with an X-Acto knife, but this time I actually put a new blade. So make sure that if you're gonna do this, make sure you have a good blade. Also, when I glued this part, the paper, I glued it inside here. This didn't really work that well, so I will suggest getting something that's not Elmer's Extreme. Elmer's Extreme does work in some cases if you're gonna, you know, glue something there just for tracing, but not leaving it there for a while. So there's that. I'm gonna show you guys how this came out. It came out looking like this. This looks pretty cool. Also, I have the other part, which looks like this. This also came out pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, so on this one, I am going to keep it because I really do like it. I'm actually going to put it like on the Batman one that I couldn't use. Okay, so for this one, I have my Harley Quinn. And then I have this one right here, which this is kind of sticking to it. So what I'm going to do, get this Harley Quinn, get this and glue it inside here so I can create this. I'm gonna glue this with a glue gun, which I already have it heated up in my table over there. And yeah, I'm gonna glue this to in it. So I'm not gonna film that because it's just me gluing it with the glue gun. Okay, so with this one, I'm gonna use this product called Mosh Pod. It's the matte version of it. Also, I will use this sponge brush mainly because if you use a brush that's a regular brush, you're gonna get a lot of brush strokes, and I just want this to look really nice, and I'm gonna make it look flat. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how they came out. These came out looking pretty damn good, and I really did like these. But before I do this, before I show you guys how they look, is I want to mention this first thing first. I am getting pictures from Google Images, okay, and I made a collage. Now the thing about it is that I'm just doing this for learning purposes, okay. That's what I'm doing. I feel like I want to get the disclaimer. Buying comic books and stuff like that should be the most most efficient way or something, like, I don't know. But I just got pictures from Google Images because I feel like that could be pretty cool, just adding all these things, and they look pretty awesome. And no, I'm not gonna be selling these. I'm not gonna sell them, and that's the way it is. Later down in the future, I might make some art and stuff like that, make them look like this, but it's gonna be all original for me because I don't have time to actually draw a lot of these things. So there's that, and I think that I'm gonna put more stress on myself. So there's that. So I'm gonna show you guys how they're gonna look like. These came out pretty damn good that I feel like I'm gonna make a bigger piece. And like I said, you can do this in a big, large scale, just as long as you will. As long as you. So I'm gonna show you this, and then I'm gonna talk about a few tips, like things bad that happened to me as I was making this problem. So the first one is this one right here. Looks like this. There's the Joker, there's Batman, the Joker, and then the whole symbol. This one came out looking pretty cool. The other one is the Wonder Woman one, which looks like this. There's a bit in the video that I said that this was a poster board, and I don't know why I said that. It's actually just a stock paper, but this came out looking pretty cool. That's the Wonder Woman, and that looks pretty damn cool, and I really did like how it came out. And then there's this one, which looks like this. It's the Joker, Harley Quinn, and the Batman logo, which came out looking pretty damn cool. Now I did put Mod Podge, so this is the result of Mod Podge. When you use Mod Podge in the beginning, it may be look intimidating because it's gonna look like glue, which essentially there's a bit of it that could be glue, but once it gets dried, it becomes clear, as you guys see right here. It becomes clear. Now we'll talk about things that happened that I kind of messed up on. First of all, I did use Elmer's Extreme. I don't recommend using Elmer's Extreme because it does not work, to be honest. It's one of those things that I just will never recommend it. There are other glues out there that like the spray on whatever. I would recommend finding a glue that works well with thin paper and that will stick to it. So there's that, because there are some types of glues that will have the little crumble thing, which mine kind of did because it didn't stick so well. So as you guys see somewhere around here, there's like this small little bit of a crumble thing. See that little opening right there? So yeah, so there's that. Okay, so that it was a thing that I think came with. Also, if you are going to be using an X-Acto knife, make sure that this point is really pointy, or else it's not going to cut flush. And that's it, just the glue and this, and the rest is amazing. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Sorry for being long or whatever, but you know what, dude, I'm trying to make more content, and to be honest, dude, this you can actually make it look really big. Also, I would like to talk about the Batman one. You can still do like the Batman name on it, but to me, I couldn't do it because, like I said, mine broke. So I was thinking about other stuff. So yeah, so hope you guys like this video. Yeah, I don't know if I explained it really well or what's it crap. So there's that. See you guys later. Bye.